County, but this storm system just continues to be a player here for us this morning. It's actually looks like some of the most intense areas are moving just outside of that warning box. But again, with that weakening, that's what we want to see. We want to see that storm system really kind of play itself out here, as there's still very broad line from northern Kankakee County right along Interstate 57 all the way back up to around St. John, Indiana, and then basically almost back up to South Chicago. So still very intense storm system. You see these other areas of showers and thunderstorms that continue all the way out into northwestern Illinois. So again, we expect the general trend to be a downward trend as we go through the morning. But again, these could fire right back up as we go through the evening as well.
And you see, there's just a massive storm, and like you said, it just stretches all the way from Indiana and even out to our west with like another little line out there. And I can just imagine these people on the front of this are starting to experience those very strong winds. I'm sure it's getting very dark, very ominous. It was very ominous this morning. Of course, the sun was not up when I was driving in, but the lightning show, you could tell that this was a massive storm over Lake Michigan just a couple of hours ago, and now finally it made its landfall and is pushing through with some rotation.
Yeah.
But again, the sun is starting to rise, so that's good news. It's always better to be able to at least kind of see what's going on, what's in your area, but we do not recommend being near windows if you are in the tornado warning box, which again is near the town of Peatone, but we do understand that rotation has started to weaken, so that's some good news. But still, even on radar, it's a little ominous.
Yeah,
that little
right
hook
here.
Right there.
Let's bring you down to this level here, and you can see it's now crossed Interstate 57, but still this intense storm system from Moni all the way down to it looks like it's cleared Manteno, but heading down towards Grant Park, Yeager, heading back down to Momence. So even though the rotation has weakened, be careful if you're in Beecher. I mean, this system is heading your direction here. We want to see the weakening rotation, but this is still going to produce some hail. It's still going to produce some gusty winds. And it's, if you're driving, it's going to produce some near whiteout, washout conditions. You were talking about the storms that were out over the lake. You can see they've just set up here from LaPorte to just south and through Chesterton, all the way down to Maryville, Winfield, down towards Cedar Lake. These are the storms that were out of the lake. You were talking about that intense lightning storm pushing into northwestern Indiana, and this line extends all the way down to the area that we were most concerned about. Still have concern, still that warning, the warning for a couple of more minutes from Moni, Peatone, Manteno. Looks like that system just clearing your area. Again, with that weakening rotation, you know what? That's what we want to see here this morning.
Can you give me some radar 101, Mark? Is the rotation in the deep dark red color, or is it in kind of a hook at the front of the storm?
Well, that's what we're looking for. It's obviously in this very deep red area here, and we're looking for a pronounced hook. Not really seeing anything here on this indicator right here that would produce, and that goes to say that as we've seen that rotation weaken, we're not really seeing any strong hooks, any indicators here. But that doesn't mean that another little storm system or another tornado could not pop up. Now, one of the tools we use is this velocity indicator, where we have the reds moving towards the radar site and the greens, this juxtaposition of winds. And I'm not really seeing anything down to the south regarding any shearing here. So this is one of the tools we can use to dissect the storm system and see where that shearing, to see where that rotation is located. And although we do see some fast wind movement here, not really seeing any shearing here at the moment, again, which goes along with what the Weather Service was saying, with that general overall weakening.
Is there another front behind this coming down from Wisconsin, or are we going to be able to get a few dry hours in this morning?
We'll definitely get some dry. This whole system kind of winds down a little bit as we go through the rest of the morning. This afternoon, possibility of some showers and thunderstorms, but I expect to see the afternoon be very warm, very humid. But up to our north, we have a front, and that front, that cool front, is going to be marching across the area as we go throughout the evening tonight, and that will really be the focal point for some more intense showers and thunderstorms, and that's why we've been put into the enhanced area across the Wisconsin state line area for more severe weather as we go through the evening and the overnight hours. So
The good news on social media, I'm still not seeing any reports of any damage. Really not even any tree limbs down, but I'm starting to see some pictures of light at the end of the tunnel, Mark.
That is
I'm
good
starting
news.
to see some blue sky pictures coming in, so that's always good news. Of course, I don't. Those people are probably maybe even in the city or up north at this point, because
Yeah.
we're still dealing with a very serious situation down to the south.
yeah. Again, our tornado warning scheduled to end here. Now it's 6:30 with the rotation ending as well. I do want to also point out, though, there is a flash flood warning where we've seen the rate of 1 to 2 inch rainfall amounts basically all the way through central Lake County over into McHenry County. So, you know, even though we're dealing with a tornado warning here to our south across Will County, that tornado warning now being taken down. But we are still concerned about flash flooding and flooding conditions as we go throughout the morning, Elizabeth.
And of course, we have some of those severe thunderstorm warnings. Has the tornado warning expired? We were expecting that to expire around 6:30.
And I do not have official confirmation as of yet. Let me go back and check a map here for you, and it should give us the instant update. But I would expect to see that it has been taken down.
Based on the radar, it does seem that
Yes,
it's
there we
weakened.
go. We still have that severe thunderstorm warning up for basically the south side of Chicago. Those boxes there in the yellow, but the tornado warning has been taken down as we expected at 6:30. So, Elizabeth, we're going to leave you now for just a few minutes because we're going to be right back at the top of the hour and give you an additional update. As you can see the picture there, there is some sunshine out there today as the storm system continues to push away. That's good news, huh?
Absolutely. We will check back in at the top of the hour at 7 a.m. for Good Day Chicago. And if anything breaks between now and then, we will bring it to you live.